Hi everyone, I'm sharing with you how to make this handbag. This is super beautiful and it's easy to make. I promise you, everyone watching this be able to make one. The very basic handbag and you can make it for your gift or you can do this to sell. The two linen fabric, main fabric, look at this one. I love this. Last time I got it from Michael's craft store. Looks so beautiful. If you have bought the roll of the interface and I share in my description box, get this, it's very handy. It's so much in here. And it's not even a 12 inches, it's 11 inch and 3/4 of an inch. So it's like a quarter of an inch shorter than 12 inches. So I use the whole length here to cut this wide side, which is 11 inch and 3/4 of an inch by 14 inches long. And I have cut 4 interfacing and 4 fabric with its 2 linings and 2 main fabric. This is for the inside pockets. This side I cut interfacing of 5 inches by 8 inches. And I cut the fabric. And the fabric I already folded in half. And the side of the wide side is 8 inch and 3/4 of an inch by 11 inches long. I fold it in half. And now I have 2. So the fold you don't need to sew, but then you sew in on the side, go to the top, lift this open, sew the side, sew all the way down. You do this to this one too. You don't need to leave it long. You can do it 2 inches. Go on the side, go into this, leave this open, go on here, and go on all the way down. So everyone, after I sew these 2 up here and leave it open, so on the sides, now you go in to trim the corners and inside out. You're gonna iron the whole thing and then top stitch on that opening space and then do this one too. So everyone, after I top stitch this one and this one, I'm gonna take one away. I'm gonna show you one. So the lining, we have 2 pieces. I'm gonna take one, show you one, and then the other one you're gonna do the exact same. All right, so let's just fold it in half. You're gonna make sure all the lines that you fold are even, straight like this, okay? If it's not, I don't know. All right, so the center is right here. It's right here. On the top down 5.5 inches. Mark it right there, and then you're going to fold this in half. Bring that over the top stitch. You're going to face on the top here. So 5.5 is right here. So you're gonna sew it here, sew it here, and sew it here. You want to, you can sew this in half. So everyone, after I sew in this pocket right here, this is super easy, and everyone watching be able to do this. So now I'm gonna turn into the back side. So that center line down, I'm going to mark 2 inches. 2 inches right there. And here I have cut 1.5 inch by 5 inches. when I cut something like that, I always cut on the paper and then I put it down so everything is even. So I even mark the center here, so 5 inches and 2.5, that's the center. And now go on to mark with the center over here. You see that line? That's the center line. Make sure everything match. And you're gonna draw the line. That is that. Save this for the future. And then on the side here, I'm going to mark 1/2 inch. And then on this end right here, 1/2 inch. Connect this line. I'm gonna fold this 1/2 inch down. And then you're going to iron this. Nice. And now on the other side with the main fabric, the main piece, you're going to do the same thing. So let's just put this on the side and then do this one. Fold 1/2 inch. Bring back this side and face the right side to the right side and make sure that the top here where you fold 1/2 inch, make sure it's all lined up evenly. Because when you go into sew the two pieces together, this is the style that you have to be very careful, because if not, it won't line up nicely for you. So make sure that 1/2 in here line up evenly. Very simple. You're going to sew on the straight line here. You're gonna go to this side, go to this side, go to this side. So sew on the rectangle. So you know when you sew to the corners and it's just a little bit of the stitch and you don't want to use your foot, use the hand wheel and turn it the wheel. So now everyone, we're going to cut this part right here. To cut this is very simple. You're gonna fold it in half. Or you don't have to, you can just do whatever you feel comfortable. This way I can cut it here. And it's to here, just like that. So now you go on to top stitch on this side, top stitch on this line, and this line. Remember, you have another one too. So top stitch on this one too. So after I top stitch here on the rectangle around, and then the other side too. So it's up to you if you want to sew the tag, the name tag in here. You can lift up this one, and then on halfway, the center line right here still, you go down half an inch and then you sew it. But I use heat and bond tape. I done that in the past many times and it never come off. So if you want to sew it, then you have to lift up this separately, okay? And then like this, and then you sew it right here. You don't want to sew it together with the lining. That's crazy. So that's the center line right there. I'm going to add heat and bond tape. And then usually I go right about half an inch away from here, just like that. You put it down before you iron and you see how it looks. In the back, go on the lining side and then you can cut 1.5 inches. Everyone now I have two, one in the back and one in the front, and each one of them have a lining piece. So just open this, open one. You can see we have the lining piece on the left and then the main on the side. The main side, the main piece, not the main. Okay, and now I'm gonna flap this over and the lining piece touching the lining piece right side facing the right side, and same thing to here. Now you have both of them. You go on to do sewing either this one first or this one first. It doesn't make any difference. I'm going to do the lining piece first, so I'm gonna hold the two on the top right here. Move this out of the way, the main side out of the way, so you can clip this together. Make sure that because we make sure everything is lined up, so everything should be lining up. So use the clip or pin and go around this. We're going to on the lining now. I just about to say the lion. I won't be alive. So go around here. I think it bothered me. So go around and pin it or clip so we can sew this together. On this side also, make sure the two top of the lining piece stay in connect what it should be. Pin this down, make sure everything line up. That's the main key. So now you have this side. Forget about the main side. The main side I already fold all of the way. So now these two lining, you're going to sew all the way down. And on this side, these two all the way down, a quarter up and in seam allowance. So everyone, after I sewed it down here, and I sew here and here. So this lining piece is done sewing. Now we're going to the main side. Pull this out. Just like so, and you can clip, pin clip or whatever, and go on this side. This is super easy. I got this request and I don't know who. Not all the requests I can do everyone. Like I'm in the process making the dog clothes, but since I don't have a dog, I have to come up with something I don't know yet. So be patient with me. So now going around and on the bottom here, you make sure everything line up, and it should be. If you cut everything is even, then everything should be lining up nicely. Going to sew the side a quarter up and in, sew it down on the bottom, sew this, and then on the side here, sew this side. Alright, it doesn't look that great because we're not done yet. The way we sew is like this. So now you go on the sew line, you're gonna make sure you press. You don't need to iron it, just press like to make it nicer all the way up to both sides. And then after that, you go on to box the corner. And then from here, you're gonna box the corners. This side and then the other side, everything should line up. You see that? Line up nicely. And then you go on to sew. You sew a quarter up and inseam around. Make sure you open this so it's not too thick and it's nicer. Sew a quarter up and inch everyone for seam allowance. Sew this, and then you do this one, and this one. Same. So everyone, I finished and sewing all the corners here. This is something that we do all the time, and it's straight sew line, so you really don't miss anything. Now we're going to inside out this whole thing. I'm gonna go to the top here. There's the opening space on the top. We're gonna bring everything out. You see this? How beautiful. Now we're going to go and iron the whole thing. And this is so cute. Remind me if you go in my comment section. Tell me who request me this. I forgot. Okay. So go and iron the whole thing. And then after that, you go on to top stitch this side. Because this side is like this. Okay. So make sure you open this like this. Spread this open and then make sure the sew line meet the sew line, and so you can sew it together. Super beautiful. Now the side is very easy to increase inside out this, so I can iron the main side from the inside. I just want to share with you, you can use this one for the reversible. If you don't have a pocket, you can have pocket too. You can hold this for the outside. Once in a while you can change it, you know, nice different look. So I just do this so I can iron the inside with my little iron in here. And then you going to put it back on from the outside like this, pull it out, go back and iron this whole thing. I just little thing that I can share with. I want to share with you that when you iron this thing. Goodness everyone, look how beautiful this is. So I sew the top and it's like a gift bag. It's so handy and it's easy to do too. Look inside, you have a pocket inside that you can put you can put the phone, wallet. Let me just put the wallet on here. You can put more stuff in there. I just give you an idea what to put in here. Phone, card, anything you want. Or if you want to give it out as the gift bag, you can do that too. More wallet. I don't have anything. The high of this is from top down here. This is 12 inches. And the bottom is 8 inches. If I put stuff in there, that's 8 inches. And the side of the box is 3 inches. Thank you so much for watching everyone. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for the people who always support my channel membership and your donation. It means a lot to me. Stay safe everyone. Love you. Take care.